My dear brothers and sisters, I could almost take it for granted that when the Lord invited the 12 to be his followers, his apostles, they would have not ever for a moment imagined what this major responsibility was. To begin and to continue rather the work that Jesus himself had started. Namely, to work towards building God's kingdom here on earth. A small beginning with a band of 12. Then we had the 72 disciples. And then the kingdom of God has just grown and grown and grown. We have to thank those first 12 apostles who were chosen, who responded to God's invitation to build up his kingdom here on earth, to work together with him towards establishing such a kingdom based on the 4 kingdom values of love, justice, peace and equality. And perhaps 2,000 years later, if those apostles look down on what they were given to do by Jesus, they could have a sense of satisfaction how large this kingdom has grown. Small beginnings, and yet it's become so big. And that's what Jesus has compared the kingdom of God to in today's gospel. A mustard seed, which is the tiniest of all seeds. In the East in itself, we cannot see the bread that will eventually be leavened. And this is what the kingdom of God is all about. Maybe we don't get to see the big picture, but yet we have to do our bit in order to make that contribution towards continuing to build God's kingdom here on earth. The late Father Leslie Rottis had taught us in the seminary, the kingdom of God is already but not yet. Already because Jesus himself established it, not yet because it will be brought to completion on the day of Jesus' final glory, his final coming again. And therefore, if we have been handed over something good, it is our responsibility and duty to hand over the same to the generations that follow. We have inherited this kingdom that Jesus himself established and the apostles handed over to generations after them. We in turn must be able to make our contribution towards continuing to build up God's kingdom here on earth, a society where all of us will live with each other in love, justice, peace and equality. God bless, and do have a Jesus-filled day.